problems, part 3. Very similar in many ways to yesterday's word problems, right? And they're kind of fun. I actually really enjoy doing these. And we just have to think about a few things and how we do this. So we'll just go ahead and read it first. Adelaney is beyond wealthy. She has 18 coins made up. Is that true? Is it still 18 coins? You figured it out? Okay. 18 coins made up of dimes and quarters, and they total $3.60. How many of each coin does she have?
Oh, I know.
So let's think about it. Yesterday we had 2 types of equations with our word problems. What were the 2 types of equations?
That thing and that other thing. Wait, 2 types.
Yes, Adelaney. Go ahead. What were you thinking? We had one equation that talked about the number of things, and the other equation talked about the value. Does that make sense? Remember that? One was talking about the actual value, like that included dollars and cents and whatever. But the other was not about that at all. It was just saying the number of something, right? You had a number of candy bars, right? Or a number, whatever, right? We had a total number. So Almond Joys plus Milky Ways, the number of Almond Joys plus the number of Milky Ways is equal to 10 or whatever it was, right? So what do I have? What's my quantity? My quantity equation. In other words, what equation explains how many quarters and dimes I have? Sienna.
Wouldn't it be D plus Q or X plus Y equals 18?
Yeah. Now, I'm going to recommend you do not use X and Y for this, okay? For this kind of a problem. Because we're talking coins that we know the value of. Do you agree with me? Dimes are worth
10 cents.
Nickels are worth
5 cents.
Quarters are worth
25 cents.
Okay, good. Right? So if you use Q and D and N for those things, then it's really easy to right. We don't need any nickels in this one, but I'm just explaining. I'm not leaving that one out. So we have dimes plus quarters, right? Is equal to 18. Everybody see that one?
Yeah.
That's pretty easy. Now the second equation, I have to do, the second equation is going to be my value equation. All right, so what's the value of 1 dime?
10 cents.
10 cents.
All right, so what would I put the value? I would put 10D here. 10 cents times every dime that I have, right?
Plus 25Q.
Plus 25Q. So in front of a D, you're always going to put a 10. In front of a Q, you're always going to put 25. In front of a N for nickel, you're going to put a 5, right? Pretty straightforward, right? Make sense? Equals 360, right? So now how would I solve it?
Okay,
Yeah. Mushy. Sorry, Mushy, I answered late. I'm sorry, I'm changing my mind because Mushy raised his hand late.
Okay. Well, you could either do the substitution and move either Q or D to the side of 8.
Okay.
Or you can multiply by negative
Or
25. Or negative 10. Negative 10 would be. Yeah,
Or you could multiply
Yeah,
the
so
top plate.
when you have dimes, 10s are really easy, right? Because you can do all this in your head. So I would multiply it times negative 10, right? And then so suddenly it's negative 10D minus 10Q is equal to negative 180, right?
Yeah.
So suddenly those cross out, and I have 15Q is equal to 180, right?
Yeah.
So divide by 15. Anybody know how many times 15 goes into that?
Oh, we don't have calculators.
I got calculator.
Calculator. We're pausing for station identification. This is Gary Fuller, KFSL,
It's 12.
SFSS.
12.
12, thank you. So Q is equal to 12. Is that right?
Yeah, then you gotta find out what your dimes are.
All right, so we know we have 12 quarters. How many dimes do we have?
18.
How many dimes do we have?
6.
So we have dimes is 6. These two have to add up to 18. 12 plus 6 is 18.
Yeah, show me how you did it.
You press the button, right, guys? Yeah,
I know.
All right, guys. Okay. All right, fist to 5. It's pretty easy, right?
Yep.
In a way, they're easier than the other ones, than yesterday's, right?
Yep.
Because you always know it's going to be in front of the D, it's always going to be a 10, in front of the Q, 25. Right, exactly. So it's pretty straightforward. Do we want to do another one, or?
Gary, this is pretty.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You guys?
Are we
You
doing
guys-
money now?
Because there is a video that's still running. Basically, there's still a video running. Right? Luke, there's still a video.
Yes. I am 5.
Okay.